Hey, what's up guys, it's ZMangaka89 and I am back with another video, and today I'll be doing a Tooltorial. Now this Tooltorial isn't like the previous ones. It's more of a Tooltorial review, and I know I haven't made a Tooltorial since like, what, January or something? I don't know, it's been a really super long time, so I'm sorry about that, but anyway. So today I'll be reviewing and using and testing out the Tachikawa TankMaster Maru pen nibs. Now, compared to regular Maru pen nibs that look like this here is a Nikko Maru pen. These ones have a reservoir on at the bottom of the pen, so where the little concave part is, like here, they've added a little reservoir thing that supposedly helps ink flow and helps the ink last on the pen longer. So I watched a demonstration video on YouTube a few days ago where the person said, oh, you can draw 4 full lines on a regular sheet of paper with the regular Maru pen, but with this one you can draw 30 lines on a regular sheet of paper, and I'm like, damn, that's a difference. But is that really true? Well, we're about to find out. Before we get into the demonstration though, let's just talk about the pen itself. So it comes in a set of 5, and I bought these for about $14.99, so like $15, and that's a pretty decent price, I suppose. So it's like $3 a nib. That's not bad. So it comes in a nice package like this, whereas the regular Maru pen nibs would come in a package like this. So yeah, there's a difference there already. But these come in a little plastic casing, as you can see here, and on the back here it just demonstrates and shows you how the reservoir helps keep the ink in the pen for a longer duration of time and just helps ink flow. So I'm going to open this up right now and just take it out. So that's pretty cool. So it comes in a little thing like this. Yeah, I can't read that. Well, I can read some of it. And it comes in a nice little plastic package. So it has an open lid. So I'm just gonna open it up. Now that's cool. So I can keep this little plastic thing as a little case for the Maru nibs when I'm done using them. So I'm gonna take this one out first. All right. Just close that. So when comparing this to the regular Maru nib, it's really, the body is really all not that different. The size is about the same. The color is different. It's silver as opposed to the Nikko one being gold or bronze-ish. It's about the same size. So are the circles. They're about the same size. Everything is pretty much the same except for the fact that this one has a little reservoir here and the Nikko one doesn't. Alright, so I just went through the trouble of drawing 30 lines on 2 regular sheets of paper. One for the Nikko regular Maru nib, which is this one, and this one for the Tachikawa TankMaster nib, which is this one. And basically what we're just going to do here is going to run the same test that the Jet Pens channel did and see which one lasts longer ink-wise. This is so I can see if the TankMaster actually draws 30 lines like they said. If it doesn't, whatever, I don't care. It's still probably going to work very well. Alright, so before we start the test, I'm just going to tell you which one is the Nikko one and which one is the Tachikawa TankMaster. So this one, I'm using my old pen holder, so this will be the Nikko regular. And this one is my new Tachikawa T40. Well, it's not really new, it's like a year old. I'm going to use the fancy pen holder for the new Tachikawa TankMaster one. So Tachikawa nib goes with Tachikawa holder. Pretty cool. So let's see if Jet Pens was right about the regular Maru pen nib drawing only 4 lines and the Tachikawa one drawing 30 lines. Alright, so before I draw the lines, I'm just going to test it out, see if the ink actually works. So, and it works fine. Alright, so let's go. So with the Nikko regular, we're expecting 4 lines. I know these aren't the straightest lines, but I'm doing them freehand, so you can fight me. That's 4 already. Alright. Alright, so Jet Pen's was very off here. Either your Maru Pen nibs suck, or I just take really good care of mine, but my regular Nico Maru Pen nib was able to draw 35 lines before breaking, right here. So, yeah, I don't know. So now I wouldn't be surprised if the Tachikawa TankMaster would draw like 60 lines, I don't know. But we'll give it a shot anyway. Here's the Tachikawa TankMaster 30 line paper, and let's go. But before we get into that, I'm just going to burn this quickly because I haven't done it yet. So, yeah. I think that should be enough. So let's get to drawing the lines. Let's just test it out first, see if it works. And it works fine. Wow, it feels really smooth actually. I like this. And it ended up breaking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. That's pretty ridiculous. Are you serious right now? Like, no, I'm not even kidding. I dipped a lot of ink, and it broke at 7 lines, while my regular Maru Pen nib broke at 35. So clearly there's something wrong here. But I'm just gonna keep going and go for an extra dip. And after dipping it twice, it broke at 16 lines, so either it could be because this nib is new, so maybe I should give it some time, but I'm starting to think that this is a gimmick and the reservoir is not needed, because my regular pen without the reservoir was able to draw 35 lines, so I don't know what's happening here. I think maybe it's new because the nib is new, but we'll just have to see about that. So the test was kind of disappointing, but you know what, whatever. Now, as for inking stuff in general, this thing writes very, very smoothly, and I'm surprised by how smooth it writes. It actually feels great, and yeah. So I'm just going to give it a go on an old manuscript that I'm not using anymore, so I'm just going to ink some stuff. Alright, I know I did a pretty crappy job inking because I wasn't really trying. It's kind of hard to ink around my tripod, but inking wise, it feels great, it's smooth, and it doesn't really break as much, so that's good. I know I'm going to be using this, so hopefully I can get accustomed to this new nib. Comparing it to my regular Maru Pen nib, it's really not all that different. It writes a lot smoother. Yes, I've probably said that a million times, but other than that, it's really not that much better. It breaks a little less, but during the test, like, it completely failed, and it was completely opposite to what Jet Pens did, so maybe I did something wrong. I don't think so. It's a new nib, it should work flawlessly, but yeah, the results of the test were actually opposite to what Jet Pens claimed, so I'm a bit disappointed, but this nib is pretty cool looking, and I'm just gonna have to give it a chance for the future. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not really sure what else to talk about this pen, but if you want, you can find them at jetpens.com. They're called Tachikawa TankMasters. Hopefully I'll like them a little bit more in the future, but right now I'm not completely sold yet. They're not really that much better, so I give it like an 8.3 out of 10. You're better off just getting the regular Maru nibs for like $5. But don't take my word for it. If you're really curious, you can go buy it, find out yourself, and prove me wrong if your test results come out differently. Alright, so I just found this out because I was cleaning the pen nib after doing this little inking video, and that you could actually take out the reservoir from the pen if you don't like it. So when you do, it just becomes a regular Maru nib, just a regular one. So if you're cleaning, I highly recommend taking this thing out because it will help clean the inside better. But if you want to put it back in, all you gotta do is just face it upwards like this, slide it in gently, push down a bit, and just slide it in, keep sliding until it clicks, and then there you go, you reapplied the reservoir thing. And if you take it out, it's just a regular nib, so to take it out, you just gotta gently slide it out, pull it, and it should come out like that. So that's basically it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, favorite, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, that'll really help me out a lot, so I'd appreciate if you do that, and check out my other videos too if you can. And this is ZMangaka89, and I am out for now. and I'm going to be coming back with more videos. Alright, see ya.